Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you another video. All right, so I'm wondering if I'm gonna be able to do my Laker thing, because where I'm staying tonight is like shared living, bunk beds, and all types of stuff. I haven't done anything like that in a while, but people were real nice there, man. I had no complaints at all about how it looked. The bedding looks like it's gonna be good, even though I'm right in front of a door, so it's gonna be a lot of traffic. I wish I still smoked weed the way that I was, because they let you smoke weed like crazy. Some folks out there smoking like a madman, and it's one of them situations where they look real nice. Like most of the people in there in black, because quite honestly, we always looking for a discount. You know how that goes. But, the people who own the place, I think they're Armenian. And as I told you guys, I grew up around Armenian people. So I was very happy with that their energy was welcoming to me. And they said they like people like us, that kind of thing. They welcome us. So it's good, man. It's really good. I would recommend it thus far, I would recommend it if you don't mind living in a shared living situation. It's good. And I prayed this morning. I told you, I was like, I'm sick of these anxieties keeping me from doing things that I want to do, or I think it's keeping me from options that I have. I didn't want to live in that place because I didn't want to live next to nobody. I didn't want to live in that place because of my anxiety, and I just woke up this morning saying, God, help me through that. So this is going to be a challenge, not a challenge, but a start to overcoming that, I believe. And will open up doors for me to live with others in ways that I never would have. I got a top bunk tonight. Hopefully this doesn't last much longer. It was $50. It was a little more than I expected, but it's at $47. It's basically what I was expecting on booking.com. So $50 is plenty. They got all the stuff you need to cook. They just don't want you cooking past 10:30 at night. I probably won't do any cooking at all. I'll just grab myself something from the grocery store that I can warm up or something like that and just call it a night. They got showers, shared living showers, that kind of thing. It looks like somebody's home. Like they really just turned their duplex, I guess, into like a bunk bed business, a hotel business that they run as a family. And it's just a real service to the community, if you ask me. This is the cheapest thing you're gonna find in the neighborhood. Everything else like 3 times that for one night. And they got laundry services. She says she cooks for everybody, when that kind of thing. So it's just a real nice vibe that I got from walking in there. So yeah, man, shout out to the Teeman's house. I believe I'm saying it correctly. Natalie and her husband, they're great folks. Early on, I'm seeing that. So yeah, man, if you're in North Hollywood and you need a night to crash, or even a week to crash, they said if you're there for a whole week, it's like $40 a day. So it's like a $300 a week kind of thing. I prefer to live alone, as y'all know. So if you're gonna spend that much, you want to live alone. But it's by far the cheapest thing you're gonna find. By far, that and the place I'm at, the 2 cheapest places you're gonna find. So it's cool, man. For those who don't have any anxieties, for those who are trying to make a way for themselves, you can be there and kind of find your way in North Hollywood in this area. So I'd recommend it. But yeah, I feel good, man. I told you I prayed up, man. And I left my bag there. There was a gentleman by the name of Glenn. I asked him, people just leave their stuff? He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna trust that. Nothing in that bag is really too pressing. I hope that nobody would touch my stuff. But at this point, I just don't want to carry all that to my boy Farai house, carry it back. It ain't that serious, man. So I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. And trusting in the Lord that my bag will be right where I left it. So you know how that goes. But it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna go over to my boy's house, get this SIM card, sit down and holler at them for a second, maybe even watch the game there, and try to do my Laker video on the way back. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but maybe I'll just kind of watch the game tonight and do the video in the morning. But I definitely ain't gonna be up kind of doing videos in that room. I don't think so. I might step out and do it outside. I don't know how I'll do that, but I'm definitely not gonna do it in there while people are trying to sleep. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them nights where I just couldn't do it like I wanted to, but it should be if everything works out the way I'm hopeful it will, it should be the only night that is the case. So I will get up tomorrow morning ready to come back to the hotel, and hopefully my stuff will still be there. It's a lot of trusting I'm doing in regards to my stuff, but it's God, man. At the end of the day, it's just God. I can't tell you how thankful I am that I just was able to check into somewhere that's affordable for me, so I'm not really eating up all of my money to sleep tonight. That's the most important thing. I can deal with having to spend $50, but the $115, $130 just for one night, that would have ate into my budget for what it is I really need for the rest of the week. So this was a real blessing, and I'm glad the Lord gave me the confidence to do it, man. Glad to give me the confidence to do it. I don't believe myself to be somebody who is comfortable in these type of situations, but once I got in there, started putting my own bedding on, when she gave me the bedding, I felt good, man. I just felt like a warm energy was telling me, this is gonna be better than you think. You're gonna be happy tonight, and you're gonna get what you need tomorrow. So I'm just gonna trust that. I'm just gonna trust it. Sometimes it's in your best interest to just let God do the work. That's it. Let him do the work, because a lot of times we overthink and we find ourselves in situations where we're unhappy. And then in being unhappy, you psych yourself out of blessings. I just don't feel like that's the way to go right now. I got too much on my plate to be worried about things I got no business worrying about. And so that's really what it comes down to. That was one of those things I had no business worrying about. And I'm thankful that my anxiety was able to overcome that. And hopefully this can be the start of being able to do that in other areas too. Maybe even overcoming it entirely. I'm open to that. For the first time in my life, I'm open to just not having these anxiety issues at all. So we'll see if it actually translates to that, I got to remember the Enterprise rental car. When I see the Enterprise rental car, which is literally like a block away from the train station right now. I'm not too far away. Just turn down and walk down to Hunger, and I'll be right there at the Teeman's house. It's easy to pass up though, spot, but I made sure I wrote down the number to the gate. Obviously, I won't give that to y'all online for their safety reasons, but made sure I memorized that. It ain't too hard to get back in there. And they don't have a policy for in and out. You can go as you please, which is why it's going to be tough living right next to the door with traffic coming in and out. People come in at 3 in the morning. She made it clear to me that they do not allow any guests, which makes sense because it's $40 a person, $50 a person rather. So I accepted that. And it's not like I expect anybody to be down there anyway with me. I'm not bringing nobody with me. So yeah, it's going well, man. It's going well. The most important thing also was to just make sure this place was close so that I can get back. If I would have went to the one in Hollywood, I had to get up at like 5 in the morning to make sure I get over here on time. And then pray everything works out. At least from the Teeman's house, if nothing else, I believe I'm in walking distance. I'm in walking distance to get where I need to go. The hotel is like an hour away from where I'm standing right now, maybe 45 minutes. I will get there, that kind of thing. So that's what I want to share with you guys, man. It's not the worst day in the world. It's really not. I'm thankful that the Lord gave me an opportunity to have this place to go to. I'm gonna make good on my intentions to overcome my anxieties. You know what I mean? And to not just accept them and that's it. There is a world where I don't have these problems anymore. And I'm gonna walk with the Holy Spirit and make sure that through what it is that he's showing me right now, more doors can open for me. More doors. Not less, but more doors that ultimately put me in a position to have more control over my situation going forward. So that's what I'm open to, man. I hope everybody is winning their battles and whatever y'all doing. Know that there's a world where you can win your battle, whatever it is. And if you don't have any battles, then just continue to stay close to the Spirit, because things can change quickly. Believe me. I learned that the hard way, man. Things change quickly for me. And but I've learned a lot in this process, and I'm doing much better because of it. That's what I want to tell y'all. It ain't worse because of what I'm going through. It's better in terms of my spirit, my character, my ability to withstand certain things. If you would have told me I was doing this 3 months ago, I would have told you I want to die, like literally. Now, nah, man, I'm just in it. And it ain't nothing to it, to be honest with you. You just got to put yourself in a position to believe first and then trust the Lord after that, man. And so that's what it is. Hopefully my stuff is all where it needs to be when I get back. I just didn't want to carry that backpack, man. And like I said, what's in that backpack is pretty important to me, to be honest with you, but just lugging it around for no reason to my boy house and back, I just wasn't up for it, man. I just wasn't up for it. So I pray to God that nobody takes nothing from it, goes through it and finds something there that I really want to keep. But like I said, when you prayed up the way I feel like I'm prayed up, and you know the Lord like you know, he would have told me, I believe, that he wanted me to take that bag with me, and he didn't. There wasn't no energy like that telling me I couldn't leave that stuff there. If anything, it was telling me to leave that stuff there and don't forget the water. So that's it, man. I'm just trusting God, and whatever I have to live without, I'll live without. And that's what I gotta be on. Whatever I gotta live without, I gotta live without, because at the end of the day, it can all be replaced. And that's just a mindset, thinking that you need stuff, man. I left that bed there at my old place. I left some of that stuff that I didn't really use very much at all, thinking that I was so married to it. I ain't married to none of that crap. It can all go away. it all did go away, and here I am still standing with a lot to be thankful for. And if more disappears even further, I'll still be standing with more to be thankful for. I'm just not looking at anything but prayer to guide me, whether it's good or bad, because I don't know what comes with what. And that's what I'm rolling with. So headed to my boy house. Hopefully this means the end of T-Mobile. Y'all know how serious I am about that. This should, in theory, be the last step to finally breaking that chain, man. And y'all know how serious I am about this. It's been hard trying to keep up with their payments and their bullying tactics to get you to pay more for what you do. As of late, they've been giving me a break, as you guys know, but I still had to explain myself every single time I call somebody. They keep no log of my circumstance. It's just, I'm done with them every way possible. They've been harder on me than they've been helpful for me, and that's the God's honest truth, man. I don't know how much of this, what they do in terms of service, is going to be missed. Maybe it'll be a little difficult now that I'm going with a lesser network, but just like anything else, I just need this network to hold me down for the time being while I get back on my feet in whatever financial way I can. Then from there, I can upgrade my phone and the product and the phone program and everything else. So that's it, man. I'm in front of the train station now. You know, I don't know if I've ever showed y'all this. Probably not. I usually don't keep my phone on down this way. I usually catch the bus down here. So this is what the train station looks like in North Hollywood. I used to catch that across the street, which is kind of like a shuttle bus, all the way to Chatsworth sometimes back in the day. I told y'all about that a couple times. And my homeboy Keontae and I used to come down here. They would actually pick me up from here. I would catch the train from Hollywood to here, and then his mom would kind of pick me up on this street right here. So good memories, man, good memories. Hopefully new memories are being built. I'm open to the Lord helping me in whatever may be necessary to ensure that I don't have some of these problems I've been having. And we keep it rolling, man. We keep it rolling. BDF 44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.